G'day, how's it going, brothers and sisters? Welcome to Rugby League 26. We are doing round 2 of the NRL Telstra Premiership 2026 here on Friday Night Football as we have one of the all-time great rivalries, ladies and gentlemen, the rivalry of all rivalries. It is the Sydney Roosters up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs from Allianz Stadium in Sydney, Australia. Sydney Football Stadium. This will premiere at 1080p, 1440p after the premiere and added to our Rugby League 26 playlist. Check out all the other round 2 action and round 1 action of the NRL Telstra Premiership and other rounds here in 2026. Let's go to this blockbuster between the two teams that hate each other's guts.
Hello, I'm Andrew Voss. We're coming to you from Allianz Stadium as we welcome you to tonight's match between the Roosters and the Rabbitohs. We're high in the grandstands to watch this one, and alongside me is Cameron Smith. Cameron, my friend, I've been looking forward to this matchup all week.
Pleasure to be here, Bossy. Both clubs have prepared well for this match, and I'm expecting a fiery encounter. These sides have some pretty strong forwards, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a tight physical battle around the ruck. Field position is going to be crucial early on.
Well, I think the coach is happy with the squad selected for this match, and he'll be happy with his side.
All right, here we go now with Latrell Mitchell about to kick off the game now. In this, the 1 billionth clash between the two teams. I'm joking. Here we go now. This is going to be off the chain. Here we go.
Rounds up. We're underway. Cherry Evans marks the ball.
Lee big hit there, straight up.
Held as the call from the referee. That's the first of 6. Snappy pass. Run on defence. Second of 6 tackles there. Moves it on. They're in hot pursuit. And he's stopped in that one. Plays it. Looks and turns the ball inside. The Roosters throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through.
This is some impressive defence here, pinning the opposition inside their 20.
Plays the ball. That is a
Wish
pass,
they would
Cameron.
be able to get to the
Hunter.
kicker. You know, they really need to do something
He's there
about
for the
that.
kick.
Well done.
Ball and all tackle. There's tackle 1. At dummy half. Feeds it on.
Oh, straight through the side of there, goes straight through. South Sydney, good run there by Ewan
And he
Aiken.
won't be making any more metres there.
Coach will be happy with that chase.
Dummy half dash. They force him back.
Tried to go to
And
dummy
offence
half there,
stuffs
Chris
up the
Walker.
chance of an offload. And now that is the 3rd tackle. Flicks the ball inside. They've got numbers. Graham. Well held. No way through.
Some enterprising play.
Rushes into dummy half. Fafita.
Nice pass.
One-handed offload. Shovels it on. Off the left foot.
Oh, the footwork. He's running them ragged.
Gets to dummy half. Kaloa Matangi gets a kick in. That's good positional play. to
Oh,
take the
great hit there, straight up the
kick.
side.
With Vieira has dropped the ball.
Hits the
cold.
ball now, South Sydney have got a chance.
Play the ball now. Tries a back pass inside. Picks a mark and runs
Oh, straight. Oh, what a try.
Stretches out.
Oh, what a fantastic try that was by South Sydney. I think a bit of obstruction there, but
Very
anyway.
poor play from the home team. The coach will be livid.
Great try. And a way to start the game. And the Coca-Cola replay there.
He looks fairly confident as he lines this kick up. 2 more points.
That will give this team's
Glory,
confidence
glory
a
to the
boost.
South
Now, they need a
Sydney.
good set from the kickoff. Get to the kick and apply some
6-0.
pressure on the opposition.
Sam Walker putting the ball on the tee there for the Sydney Roosters. South Sydney score in the first 10 minutes of the game.
Goes long.
Kick off now.
Walker there to field the kick.
Walker now.
Wow, that's a long ball.
Straight through.
Hard and straight.
Pushes the player down like a bag of
Picked
bricks.
up in the tackle. On tackle number 1. Comes up with a play the ball. Sullivan. Mitchell.
Latrell with the ball.
And he'll be forced to play it.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Aiken. Good pressure from the chasers. Whiten.
Straight through Whiten now.
With a step.
Good run there
Either
by
he's
Whiten
good
and then
or
gets
they
up
forgot it's
to
tackled
around the
football.
35 metre
He's
line.
tackled there, and he's made good ground. The Rabbitohs attacking strongly.
A big hit there.
Absolutely smashed by the defence. Loops a wide pass.
So it looks like it could be
Could have used
out
all
on the
5 tackles
full.
That
Oh,
has gone
there's a mistake
straight
there
over
by
the
South
sideline.
Sydney,
Oh
and
dear.
now the
Not what
Roosters
they
have a
needed.
chance.
Too much oomph on that one.
Cherry Evans.
And no, they
Knock
don't,
on.
because there's been a smash, and Teddy's been absolutely Teddy
Safer
in
option
that
taken.
tackle.
Referee says, fellas, we'll have a scrum. Fine support. Running along.
Look at him. Down to a jog. Doing it easy.
Referee shouting hell.
Beautiful.
Has a look and flicks it inside. Good burst, this one. Graham.
Great pass.
Graham straight through.
Forced backwards. Stands and passes. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle. Turns it inside. Putting up a chase. Sullivan. Bit of gusto in the hit up. Halted by the defence. Halfway through the count. Slips in the short one. Oh, good ball.
What a big hit there.
It's almost knocked me out of a chair. Plays it right on halfway. They drive him back. Plays it right on halfway. It's tackle 5. Do they run or kick? Quick with the pass. Sullivan kicks. And he's right in position to field the kick. Gullick puts him away. Gets the ball.
Big hit there.
Bruising defence.
Oh, they're going to call it play on. I don't know about that.
Captured by the defence.
Bang. What a tackle.
Passes. White. The Roosters unable to break through. Halfway through this set. Nice defence there. With a quick pass. Cherry Evans. He's shut down there by the defence. Nice vision. Cut out ball. Hunts. Gray picks up the loose ball. That's a long pass. Johnston. They've got the numbers.
It's
Thief in the
intercepted.
night.
Locked up 20 metres out.
Roosters have a chance now.
That play the ball on the 20-metre line. Passes short. Gathered in the tackle. That's tackle number 2. Cherry Evans. Watson. Crushed like a bulb gun. The Roosters not able to break through the strong defence.
Oh, there's a Kodager right in front of the poles. And they're going to go for the goal. Well, they're going to go for the 2 points here. And Sam Walker now going to make the score 6 points to 2. I don't know what they're thinking. This wouldn't happen in reality, of course. Especially against these two teams. I reckon there would have been a fight in that.
2 more points to the score on the back of that penalty.
There certainly would have been a fight with that Kodager. And there definitely would have been a few punches thrown.
The kickoff is long. Walker collects it on the full. They're looking to spoil his party. That's a good ball and all tackle. Tackle 1 completed. Steep. Mid front on. There's the second. That's a clever pass. Shovels it wide. And down he goes. That's 3. Sends it back inside. Works it on. Driven back. Crashes to the ground.
Red zone. They need to take some big runs and get out of there.
Defence has prevented an offload. The attack just not effective at the moment. Cutting at his teammates. The punt. Gray, under it. Smashes into them. Breaks through the defence.
Hey, straight through him, and there's South Sydney are going to score.
He's tackled, but they're over the try line.
Well, the opposition have simply...
Hey, Reggie, the Rabbit has scored.
That's a second try conceded in almost as many minutes.
So great with the fantastic try there by South Sydney. And having a look at the Coca-Cola replay here. And there it is. 10 points to 2, South Sydney.
Look at the focus as he lines this one up.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
Helps himself to 2 points.
And gets
Always
it.
a good way to settle the nerves, if there are any.
All right, it's 12 points to 2.
Kicks off deep into enemy territory. Sullivan with a good catch.
And Sutherland
Gets it up.
Sutherland over the top of him.
Grabbed by the defence.
And aren't the home fans happy about it?
Gullick dashes out of dummy half.
Johnson.
2 defenders and he's down. And there is the second tackle. A snappy pass. Throws himself into the defence. Held call by the ref. They just keep on coming here. Tosses this one wide. They're closing the gap. Forced backwards. Offloads the ball. Commanding plenty of respect from 2 defenders.
Chasing together. That's what we like to see.
Quick to get to
Oh,
the
intercept there! And it's going to be a try by the Roosters.
The crowd here like that try. Good try. Now hang off. Better than
Intercepted
that.
straight
That's
off the
an
charge
outstanding
down there, and then picks it up and runs away with a try. Roosters scored a try, ladies and gentlemen, and it
Now we
is
focus on the
6 points to
conversion
12. Kick to come.
Nothing in this game, and yeah, everybody thought that this would be the case.
And they'll pick up the point.
There it is.
Lead by 4.
12 points to 8. We've got a great game here at Allianz here tonight on Friday Night Football. It's Friday the 13th as well, and these two teams are versing each other. It's even more spookier.
Goes deep with a kick-off. Sherry Evans takes it on the full. Brings it up. And he's stopped in that one.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping contest.
Ball and all tackle. Plays the ball. Finds support inside. Rounded up by the defence.
Absolutely no way through there.
Passes inside. Tedesco.
Well done.
The Roosters throwing themselves against the defensive line, unable to break through. Still a couple of tackles up their sleeves here. Dragged down.
Last tackle.
Looking sharp in attack.
At dummy half. Cut out ball. Strikes that one. Gray marks the ball. Stopped by the defence. Gullick. Look out. He's through the line. He was just about through. That's the first of 6. Plays it. Moves it on. Kaloamatangi goes downfield before the 5th. Not sure about the logic behind that. The referee calls him.
And there it is, half time.
The first half is all over. Cameron, that half of footy here tonight had a bit of everything.
A tight match, and it has been very attractive brands of football from both sides. This is what we like to see. Good use of the football, some great defence. Let's get it on for the second half.
I like what I saw in that first half. Stay with us. I'm a bit thirsty. I'll get a quick drink, and we'll come back after the break.
All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Great game of rugby league it is so far here on the Friday night football between the two arch rivals. South Sydney Rabbitohs leading 12 points to 8 over the Sydney Roosters. And we had 2 tries for South Sydney. And we have the lone try and the penalty goal by Sam Walker. And the conversion to make it 12-8. Let's have a look at the match stats. And now it's time for the second half at Allianz Stadium in this round 2 of the NRL Telstra Premiership 2026.
Stand by for the kickoff.
And there we go.
Game on. That's good positional play to take the kick. Well, that's
Oh,
nice
they've
heading
returned serve from the first half.
It's the dummy half. Whiten. He's almost made his way through.
Who's going to make the big run in this set to ease the pressure?
Fafita. Aiken.
Nice pass.
And he'll be forced to play it. Rushes into dummy half. Johnston. He surges forward. They worked hard to bring him down. With a ball, but not really making any ground. Comes up with a play the ball. Well, they've gone downfield with the kick without using up the 5. Not sure what happened there.
Big hit there, and then catch the ball back.
From up here,
Souths have got
I
another
thought the
chance
ball
now.
went sideways, but the referee says knock on. He'll be absolutely furious with himself there, and rightly so. Pushed back in the tackle.
Oh, what the hell they're doing?
Put that down as an incomplete set.
Scrum will pack down now. Has a look and flicks it inside.
Hey!
Bone rattler. They drive him back.
South's got the ball back.
Nailed in that tackle.
The defence tonight has been first class from both sides. Not afraid to put their bodies on the line here.
Kaloa Matangi. He's got past
Through, straight through.
It's hard to tell if the attack is brilliant or the defence is dire. Either way, the stats tell the story.
Play the ball now. That is a pass, Cameron. And met front on by that tackle. Real force in this defence. Shovels it on. Kaloa Matangi. And he pulls him down just short of the try line. Quick with the pass. Walker gets it away. Keeps the ball alive.
And
Bang,
gets
bang.
it down. I think it's a try.
It's a try. This will be a coin toss whether he scored. The video ref will say yes or no.
Yes, try. You can clearly see the ball's down. We have a decision.
No surprise there. The bunker says try.
Great try there. And 16 points to 8 now.
Takes his time. Not an easy kick. Mitchell is in great form with a boost. And they now have 2 from 2. Not quite good enough, folks. No goal.
Nothing in this game.
Keen chase needed on the long kick-off. Gray there to field the kick. With a charge. He's beaten 2.
Either he's good or they've forgotten it's tackle football.
Right on defence. That's 1. Holding up a short pass. Goes wide. Driven back. Met by a wall of defence. Lays it off. Johnston. Wonderful tackle. Looks and turns the ball inside. Sidestep.
Straight
He's
through.
proving elusive.
The Rabbitohs not able to break through the strong defence. 4 tackles completed now. They go downfield. Must have lost count of the tackles. Running along. Held as the call from the referee. On tackle 1. Gets the ball. Snap.
Oh!
Consider him
He got hit
shaken
before
and
the
served.
ball. That would have been a penalty in
Shouting
real
hell.
life.
That's the second. Feeds it on. The Roosters, unable to break through. Turns it inside. Good pressure from the chasers. Is rounded up.
A line of defence on that chase. Well done.
Collins.
Great pass.
Defence comes over the top. Tackle number 5. Wow, that's a long ball. Tries his luck with a kick. And he's right in position to field the kick. Breaks through. Passes short. Forced backwards. He puts on the bear hug in that tackle.
That, kids, is a textbook tackle.
Looking for the flanks with that pass. Plays it right on halfway. Plays it right on halfway. Has a look and passes long. Halted by the defence. That's the third. Sends it back inside. They're in hot pursuit. Wide ball. Graham. Gray. Hard and straight to hit up. 2 in the tackle and they round him up. Tackle 4 made there. Tries a back pass inside.
Oh,
There's some
come
real
on!
feeling in this defence. The Roosters, a bit lucky on that one. There could have been trouble. He's shut down there by the defence.
Beautiful.
Walker
Oh,
makes the
big
mistake.
hit.
The
He was
opposition
offside.
can't believe they
He got away with it.
Golden opportunity.
That's a wide ball. Takes the hit up. Through the first line of defence. Graham, the Rabbitohs.
And they're in the corner, Graham.
The Roosters will probably want to put this performance at home behind them. They've been outplayed across the park here.
All right, 20 points to 8.
Shot at goal still to come. And a chance for another 2 points.
Well, Vossi, I'm sure he'd like to convert this kick and take the points.
And he missed it again.
Nice try.
Let's that go.
But no goal.
Twenty points to 8. South Sydney.
Goes long. Walker latches onto that kick. Mesmerises the defence with a step. Breaks through another tackle. They've lost it.
We've lost the ball.
Captured by the defence. With a little bullet pass. Cutting at his teammates. Totola puts him away. There's the second.
Oi!
It's almost knocked me out of a chair. That's a good ball and all tackle. With a short ball. Totola. Graham. Strong defence. Second of 6 tackles there. Flicks the ball inside.
Forward.
Good this referee. That was a forward pass.
The referee had assistance from his touch judges, and that call was right.
Ref calls the scrum. He's taken there in that tackle.
Bang! What a tackle.
Gives it on. Wong. And offloads the ball. They force him back. Held there on the 30-metre line.
Absolutely blistering. The pace is so frantic.
Crichton. Nice defence there. Shovels it wide. Cherry Evans. Finds support. Gathered in the tackle. We reach tackle number 4. Tries the inside pass. Able to get a one-handed off.
Straight through, ladies and gentlemen,
Over
and
the
he's got to
20
score. There's going to be a try for the Roosters.
You've got to love that try. You've got to love rugby league.
The Roosters...
20 points to 12, kick to come, and Colin wants it straight through him there, and pulls the pass down of the South Sydney defence. And it is now 20 points to 12, kick to come. Plenty of time left in this game. Certainly been a great game of rugby league, and I hope you have enjoyed it there at home. Wherever you are, thank you very much for joining us and taking your time out of your day.
Nails it.
The Rabbitohs did a good job to silence the crowd initially, but will be frustrated with themselves.
And if you're at the game, give us a big shout out.
The Rabbitohs.
Say, hey, Australia Worldwide Entertainment YouTube channel, the place to be for Rugby League 26 gameplay. With the one and only Aussie with a posse domino effect. Ryder coming up again on the streets. You know I gotta get inside. No, just call it down. Here we go.
Decides
Whoops.
the deep kick is the way to go. Good positional play. He's there for the kick. He's
big
got
hit there.
defenders closing. Ball and all tackle.
This is just absolutely sensational. A gripping
Oh, you
contest.
big it there. They're smacking there now.
They've knocked
With
off.
garlic with the crack
Here's the
there.
scrum. That's a clever pass. Sullivan.
Oh,
Driven back.
he was through.
The Rabbitohs threatening to come up with points. Plays it. Moves it on. Oh, a little more than a rib tickler, that tackle. A little more than a rib tickler, that tackle. Running backwards. Now, there's a tactic. Walker. They drive him back. Wrapped up. They haven't been able to make much ground here. Plays the ball. Finds support inside. Overpowered by the defence. At dummy half. Walker. There's a chip. Tedesco collects it on the full. Referee calls help.
A very good chase on that kick.
Fires out a pass. They're closing the gap. Runs past the defence. Still trying to make meters as he's brought down after that good run.
A solid chase there.
Rounded up by the defence.
Had absolutely nowhere to go there.
And he'll be forced to play. It's wave after wave of attack. They kick downfield. Didn't use all 5 tackles there. Grabbed by the defence. Rushes into dummy half. Toya. Hunts. Graham. Under it. Driven back in the tackle. And he's stopped in that one. That's the first of 6. Gets to dummy half. Fafita. Good front on defence. He shrugs off another. He's tackled there, but he's made good ground. Comes up with a play the ball. Totola
Well done.
smashes into them. He's got momentum. Makes some ground.
Definitely an opportunity there.
A snappy pass. Makes a tackle.
And there we go, it's all over. What a great game of rugby league it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Not much in it in the end. 20 points to 14. South Sydney over the Sydney Roosters.
Well, Cameron, that's a result
I think it'll be the
right out
same
of the
in
blue.
reality. I
This
think
is
it'll be a
huge
tight
upset
tussle.
here, Bossy. We talked about it before the broadcast. If the favourites didn't turn up with their A game, we could witness a big boil over. And that's exactly what we've seen.
That is the sum of it. Another game called by Cameron Smith.
20 points to 14. South Sydney Rabbitohs over the Sydney Roosters here at Allianz Stadium here tonight on Friday Night Football. And round 2 of the NRL Telstra Premiership. Check all our other round 2 action here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. And if you want to watch last weekend's action, we had all of the games except for the one. We unfortunately ran out of time to do the Sunday game. But we hope you have enjoyed this gameplay here today. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll have a look at the highlights. Jai Gray there, the man of the match. And without further ado, I come from a land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.